A very common discussion we have with clients all the time is the glass tile installation in swimming pools. And there is just certain tiles that are approved for underwater applications or for swimming pools. And I'm remodeling this swimming pool exactly for that purpose because of that. And the issue was that they used a glass tile like that one on that wall that was not suitable for underwater applications. It had a mesh in the back. This is just something that we see. As you can see, this is the mesh. It's all over the pool, and we have it all around the water line. And as you can see, the mesh is still cemented to the shell with a very thin coat of thin set, and we can see that it was not even waterproofed. There's no waterproofing behind. It's just the thin set, and the tile is smooth on the back. So the Tile Council of North America and approved the ANSI standard 137A, which is for glass tile installation, and it requires complete coverage or 95% coverage of the tile behind. And here we can see that the tile with the mesh, it's probably less than 40%. I would suggest 30%. That means that only 30% of this tile was actually bonded to the thin set, and the rest was just the mesh and the glue. So when expansion and contraction occurs in a swimming pool, in these corners, the shell won't budge, and glass tile doesn't move, doesn't expand and contract. So what cracked is the grout that keeps all the tiles together. And when that happens, then there's water that goes under, and then it starts dissolving the glue that was holding the tile. As soon as you have no more glue, you can see the mesh is sticking, but all the tiles didn't stick, as you can see in the pictures that I'm showing as well. And there is no surface profile in this tile to grab. The proper installation is, first of all, pick a tile that is suitable for underwater applications. And we're actually going to replace all the tile with a beautiful 6x6 porcelain made in Italy that has a lot of surface profile. There's a lot of grab here from the thin set. And the first thing we're going to do is clean all this up, do a waterproofing. We're going to let it dry, do a waterproofing coat, and then we're going to follow the methodology of the proper installation. And we will prep again with a bond coat, we'll waterproof, and then we will put the thin set, but we will knock those ridges out. And we're going to back butter. Back buttering means that we're going to put a lot of thin set behind this, and then we're going to press it against, and we're going to install it properly. And then we're going to remove the excess of the thin set. We'll allow it to dry, to cure, and then we'll grout it. And we'll use also an epoxy grout. It's a resin grout that will withstand, and it's very flexible. We'll put expansion joints in those areas as well, because the pool will contract and expand continuously during several times a year, especially when the water temperature changes. So this is something to take care, something that it's easy to understand. It's sometimes hard to grasp, and I see a lot of homeowners and a lot of contractors making that mistake. Don't buy cheap tile. That's the problem, and pick the right installer.